Hello, today we are going to be making bread. So easy, so simple. So if you want to experience the same amazing pillowy bread, keep watching. It doesn't take long to make, but I do like to make a double batch and then stick it in the freezer. It freezes great. Honestly, I found the key to your bread not drying out is not adding too much flour. If you do, it can get really crumbly and dry after a few days, honestly, or even if you leave a piece laying out in the air. So yeah, be careful with that. I personally use margarine because I have a dairy intolerance. You can use butter, it would probably be better, or you can substitute oil, which gives it a little bit chewier texture. It's not as soft and fluffy, so it's personal preference. And one of the best parts, besides the fact that it's amazing, it is approximately 50 cents a loaf. Yeah, 50 cents. So first of all, I have 2 1/4 cups of warm water, and to that I'm going to add my yeast. I'm going to add 1 1/2 tablespoons, but I'm going to be generous with it. I keep my yeast in the freezer so that it lasts even longer because I like to buy it in bulk. Alright, I'm going to add my sugar to that to activate the yeast better. You can add part of it or all of it. This is a 1/2 cup of sugar. Just going to stir that around to help it dissolve. Since I'm waiting on my yeast, I'm just going to add this to the flour. Then I'm just going to, I could have done this in the mixer, save a step. And put that in there, add the rest of the sugar. Okay, I gave it a little stir to help it dissolve. And I'm just going to let it rise for about 5 to 10 minutes until it gets all puffy. Okay, now that it's had a chance to get puffy, I'm going to add in 2 1/2 tablespoons of margarine. Since I don't do dairy, butter would be great in here too, probably better. You can also use oil, vegetable oil, or oil of choice, but I personally like the texture that margarine gives it. And then I have my salt and my flour. Again, that is, what is it? 2 teaspoons of salt and 5 cups of flour. I'm just gonna add this in slowly and mix as I go. It's okay to use your hands. It's your kitchen after all. One of the key things to having bread that does not get dried out after you cut open the loaf is to not add too much flour. So you want it sticky, but you want it to pull away from the bowl. I think this is good. I'm just gonna let it knead for about 5 to 10 minutes and it is ready to go. If you don't have a Bosch or a KitchenAid mixer, Just knead it by hand for a while. It's a great workout. Okay, you can see how it's pulling away from the center piece of the bowl. Yeah, so after it's kneaded for a while, it does get less sticky, but it's been in the machine for about little helpers. Oh, thank you. It's been kneading in the Bosch for about 10 minutes, and I am going to let it sit in the bowl here and let it rise until it's double in size. Okay, so it has been a while and my dough is more than doubled. I kind of forgot about it. But this is what you want it to look like. I'm going to gently push it down and then kind of work out the bubbles as I'm kneading it into, shaping it into just 2 loaves that fit in my bread pans.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all.
Now, if you want to get fancy, you can separate the dough by weight to make sure it's even, but I'm not that particular since it's just for us. I'm not that picky. Nor do I want to take the bother to weigh it. So I just eyeball it, kind of try to feel it, and call it good. Grease your pans.
Beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel.
Okay, so after they are shaped in the pan, just cover them and let them rest again until they double in size again.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light
It is much later in the day. Life happened. But my bread is done. Obviously, I'm no professional. It comes out in funny shapes, but that's okay. So I baked it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 22 minutes. Obviously all ovens bake differently, but you want a nice golden brown, and you want it to sound hollow when you tap the top of it.
And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer